Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of Lenovo Gaming PC. If you haven't watched the first part of this video, please watch it first and come back later. Let's not wait anymore to explore the hardware of this PC. We shall see one by one components inside this PC. Firstly, I can see here there is no extra PCI Express card slots on either side of this graphic card. Actually, we can see there is no extent of motherboard till here. As per specs, this PC should have 2 PCI Express card slots, but I couldn't find any here. This small box here is an antenna for the Wi-Fi. This feature is good for gamers who demand a solid internet connection during online gameplay and who don't necessarily have the scope of using wide Ethernet. But wide Ethernet is always best standard for performance. This is the location for processor. In this PC we have Intel i5 10th generation processor. On top of it we have heatsink and cooling fan. The other one is the rear panel fan to remove the heat air inside the cabinet. From here we can see the processor clearly. These are 2 memory slots for RAM. One of them is already occupied by 8 GB. Upgrading the memory is a great way to improve the PC capabilities. This PC is expandable up to 32 GB. Now we can install another 8 GB of RAM, or else we can remove the existing one and add 16 GB of 2 RAMs. Cable management is well maintained in this cabinet. These are 2 data connectors, but unfortunately extra cables are not given. This is the onboard M.2 SSD with OS. This is the front panel fan which intakes the cool air into the cabinet. And the other one at the rear pushes out the hot air from the cabinet. When it comes to fans, we also have one onto the graphic card too. As per the schematic, this motherboard should have another PCI card slot. I think it might be under this graphic card. I will try to check underneath this graphic card once. Yeah, it's clearly visible here. We have onboard 2 PCIe Express memory slots. Anyway, there is no use when we have no access to it. Being a custom-made motherboard also, Lenovo could not design the PCB properly. This is the SMPS, the switch mode power supply for this PC. It is 1 TB internal hard drive. We can also install new storage drive into the storage drive bay. We also have another model in Lenovo with little change in specification, in which we have Intel i7 10th generation processor and RTX 2060 graphic card. Except these two things, everything is same, which is a little bit expensive too. Now let's discuss about its upgradables. As we have only 2 memory slots, right now I can add only one 8GB of RAM. But if you want, we can add two 16GB of RAMs. This is my DDR4 8GB RAM, which I am going to install now to my PC. This is my 2.5-inch 1TB internal hard disk in which I have all my gaming content. And this is my internal SSD in which I have my project files. Right now we have no extra cables to connect these drives internally. Anyway, in order not to make very clumsy inside this tiny PC, it's better to use them externally. So I will be using this adapter for connecting these drives, and main advantage of this adapter is I can easily add or remove storage drives whenever I require in order to reduce burden on my PC. This is USB 3.0 adapter. Using this you can connect any type of drives as if you are connecting a pen drive to your PC. This cable is detachable and it is USB A to USB B type cable. It also has external power supply facility and it comes into picture while using the storage drives like 3.5mm drives. We need to give external power supply for 3.5mm drives to turn it on. With the given 12 volts power adapter, we can connect such type of storage drives. We have many such type of products in the market. If you want, I will give the product link in the description. Go and check it once. Here are some gameplay videos. During heavy games, general graphic performance is very good, but the twin fans are quite louder. I am really pleased with the system performance. It is compact and powerful professional workstation. During normal workloads, the system is very silent. It can handle easily the heavy rendering works on Adobe After Effects and Adobe Premiere Pro. Observable noise is noticed on heavy loads. Fans are certain quite noisy when they are worked hard. It can handle heavy games without any lag. When it comes to gaming performance, general graphic performance in games or real-time rendering is fantastic, which is no surprise to me with the powerful GPU factory overclocked model of RTX 1660 chip. Being a custom-made motherboard, Lenovo failed to design the PCB of motherboard properly. No extra PCI Express memory slots available. When we cannot access the second PCI Express memory slot on board, then what is the purpose of placing it on motherboard? Very less scope to upgrade. Onboard 3.0 USB ports are not available.
There we go. You asked. Now look. Christ's sake! Just hold still. Help me. Please, no. You having fun? I'm having fun. You don't mind, do you? Don't you?
Along with this PC, we get 1 month free Xbox PC game subscription. With this, we can have access to more than 100 games. The subscription will auto-renewal at ₹50 per month. It doesn't sound expensive, right? But do remember to unsubscribe the Game Pass subscription at the end of the month if you do not wish to continue. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Meet you in my next video.